That was an awkward start there. Sorry about that darkness. We're gonna roll and get going in just a moment here. I'm pulling up my chat. If you're joining in the replay, let me know you're watching the replay, if you don't mind. If you don't want to tell me, that's okay too. But I do love getting comments afterwards and knowing that people are checking it out in the replay. There we go. Alrighty. Alright. Of course. Mom and Dad are here. Hi, guys. Alright. I'm gonna get this going. It's not gonna be a long episode today. Let's do this. All right, hello, I am Lynn Clementi Hicks. I am here for our Monday chat. We're going to talk baby talk. We're going to talk about some other stuff that might be very applicable to you no matter what you've got going on in life. It's just going to be one of those days where I've got one of those, gosh, Lynn, I'm really happy to hear you say those things. It's a good reminder. Let's go here real quick. Delia, hey! Thanks so much for stopping by real quick. Love that. So awesome. Oh, and Sammy, how's it going, buddy? So great to see you. So guys, I know I might have an energy. I don't know if you're picking it up. Oh my gosh, Austin. Hey, what's up? You never watch. This is fun. And Marcus, of course. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh, these hellos keep rolling in, and Kim's watching too. Okay, well now we gotta make it good. Okay. Actually, honestly, just having you guys all say hi, I'm already starting to feel better. Today is Monday, July 5th, and it is a holiday, observed holiday here in the States. Yeah, Marcus, it's already the next day for you. It's crazy. So we had the day off today from work, or at least I did. Bert did. A lot of people did. I help with a little festival called Neon Summer, and it's, you know, they go kind of through the seasons. They got like go-karts and putt-putt and everything like that. And my job with this festival and the management, I guess, is I help set up the point of sale systems over there. All right, don't worry, you'll understand where this is going in a minute. So they're open today, and they're having people there. And, you know, they're like, you know what, Lynn, we need a few more tablets. We do the point of sale on tablets. It's all like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and everything like that. So I'm like, okay, great. I'll bring some over. And I've got them. I put them in my car, drive over there. I go on site and I'm showing them because they're having some trouble with it. So I'm at the office for about hour and a half. In that time that I was in there, and I had taken, you know, a bunch of tablets in, but I didn't need all of them. So I'd left the rest of them in a box in the back of my car. In the time that I was in there, someone broke my passenger rear window and stole the tablets out of my car. And when I came back out, I saw this, and it was just, I didn't even know, I didn't even know what to do. I called Bert. I'm like, I don't even know what to do. So he talked me through it. He calmed me down because I was just very shaken, you know, you feel very violated when someone like breaks your stuff and steals your stuff, and it's, you know. Yeah, no, I know, guys, yeah. Yeah, lots of oh no's. Yeah, it's true. So this just happened, I don't know, it's 6 o'clock here right now. This just happened between 1:30 and 3 this afternoon is when it happened. So ever since then, I had to file a police report. I had to call my insurance, and then I had to try and figure out, you know, how to get it repaired, because Bert, we only have one car between the two of us. We live in the city. We can get around very easily here. So Bert needs the car for a longer trip this week, and I usually use it to get to work. So, but on the positive side, my bike, now if you guys have been following me since last year, I don't think a lot of you guys know this story. My bike was stolen out of my garage last year. And then I was absolutely devastated about that. I was so pissed. And that was back when I was running bingo, and I don't know, I remember it was kind of like a pay it forward, like let's focus on being good to each other type of thing, because I was just so mad that people do that. Like they just steal other people's stuff, and they don't understand the like emotional toll it takes, that just that feeling of insecurity, and it's horrible. So many bad feelings. And yeah, Amy, it is so frustrating. Exactly. The good thing about my bike last year when it got stolen out of our garage, which got stolen out of our garage because our garage door like came down and it went back up and we didn't realize it went back up, and it was like an hour later it left. I'm like, why is the door open? I'm like, oh my God, my bike's gone. The happy ending to that story is that, I don't know, it was something like 6 or 8 weeks later, we were driving down one of the side streets, a few blocks away, and I'm like, stop, Bert. That was my bike locked up to that light post. And I went over, and whoever had locked it up there was with my bike lock. And they also didn't put it on in a way that like was actually locking the bike up. Like all I had to do was take the front tire off, and I was able to get the chain off, and I rode my bike home. So the thing is, that bike was in it. I don't know if the person who stole it got hit by a car when, I don't know what happened, but the bike was not in good shape anymore. It was like, there's certain things were broken, things were not straight. My dad took it. He tried to fix it up and everything. So here's where this part's coming in. This weekend we were like, hey, let's drop my bike off at the bike shop so that it can get repaired, like fully repaired. And so today was the day I got to pick it up, and it's like new now. So that's the good thing, is at least now I have my brand new bike, brand new used bike to get to work. So I'll be able to just bike to work this week while the car is in the shop getting repaired. So yeah, so many comments here. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So Sammy, I'm okay. Like I'm fine. And I think that's the point of, I was like, oh my God, baby talk. I wanted to spend all day today, like preparing for today. Like I had a day off that I wanted to actually spend on like new titles and songs and everything like that. And I didn't get to. That time was taken from me. So I was like, well, what am I going to talk about on Baby Talk today? I do have an update about mine and Bert's journey. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to tell this story, but I'm also going to tell you how Bert and I started already kind of talking through it to not let this kind of like just completely engulf me and, me not be able to come on and talk with you. So we started thinking, well, at least, at least they didn't break the other windows, or at least they didn't, like scratch the car, or at least they didn't take, actually one of my favorite jackets was in the car and they didn't take that. So that was nice. It was my favorite rain jacket. Yeah. And so we started doing at least we have these things, and it could have been worse. So that's kind of how I don't know, it's a coping mechanism, but it's also one of those things like we're supposed to sometimes take time to be grateful for what we have. That's my point today. So, and Austin, thank you for explaining to Marcus about the observed holiday. Appreciate that. Yeah. Hey, Kelly, how's it going? So the car will be going to the shop in the morning. I already called insurance, found out what our deductible is. Luckily we have, I don't know, we have a $500 deductible. I'm sure that them getting all those tiny bits of glass out of the door is probably going to be a lot more than $500. So I'm thankful that we have insurance, and I don't know. I'm thankful for I have my bike back, that I can go to work on my bike tomorrow. Yeah. So what do people benefit? I don't, that's the thing. I start to go down this kind of, trying to picture the person or people that did this. So it wasn't just my car. The car parked immediately behind me also had their rear passenger side window smashed, same window. And then there was a backpack sitting on the ground. And I imagine that they had pulled that backpack out of the car, went through it, took whatever valuables they wanted from there, and left the backpack. That's it. I don't know who would do this. I don't know if it's, but apparently this happens a lot around Neon Summer. I'm probably not selling Neon Summer in a great way, but they have security normally while the event is running. But I was there when the event was not open yet. So there was no security. There's no cameras. There's no way. And probably whoever these this person or these people are, knew exactly what they were doing. They probably watched me walk in, saw that there was no one else around, and it was probably happened minutes after I'd left my car. Yeah, and exactly. So Marcus is saying, I had once stolen something from the car. I think Marcus means he once had something stolen from his car. I said to the police that I don't understand it because it wasn't even really valuable. And the policeman said, if someone has nothing, they don't care. Yeah. That's the thing is, I think there's that. And then I start thinking, well, maybe it's for the thrill of it. Because they haven't been caught, so they keep doing it, and maybe they'll hit something big sometime. I don't know. And I'm like, well, are they going off and like selling it somewhere, and where do they sell it, and who buys these things? And it's not really healthy. Like, where's that going to get me? It's just going to make me angry and start to like come up with, kind of twisted things in my head. Yeah, Paul, someone smashed my car window and stole all the tablets out of the back of my car. So there were 10 tablets. And cases, because I was putting cases on all of them. Yeah. Look at this party. Hey, Callie, thanks for showing up. Yeah. So what I'm trying to do today with today's episode is just, realize when bad things happen, try to be like, well, at least it wasn't that like next level worse, be like, at least we have our health, or at least, I have Bert, I have my cats. I have a new foundation wall in my basement. I'm thankful for that. Some people like to keep gratitude journals for this reason, so that they're, not focusing on all the bad things that happen. So bad things happen to people every day. It's how we cope with it, right? That's what's important in our own individual lives. Yeah. Yeah. And this is, Marcus, that's the thing is, like, in Chicago, we know not to leave things out. I have tinted windows. Like, they must have really been looking in there. And it was in a box. It's like, let's just see what's in the box. It's not like you could see the tablets, just sitting there. They like, well, let's just take our chances, see what's in the box. Looks fancy. Yeah, but usually I wouldn't even leave, I don't know. I guess that's not true because I've had those tablets in my car for a few days now. But it was in my garage. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It sucks, I could have had nothing in there. They probably still would have broken my window just to see if there's anything, in the pockets of that jacket, which there wasn't. But I am thankful I didn't leave my phone in the car. That would have been devastating because I didn't know this, but when you file an insurance claim, they will fix your car. But if there was $1,000 worth of tablets stolen, they don't replace the tablets. Like, that's not something that's covered. It's like, I don't know. It's just that feeling of, why me? Why me? So to kind of tie this back to the actual content of this channel, which is Baby Talk, our journey continues. I am very excited to share with you that Bert and I have officially decided we will be doing another round of IVF, and we will be doing it in August. So my next cycle is in July, probably in about 10 days or so. No, less than 10 days, really soon. And maybe not. Technically, I'm in a 2-week wait right now because we're trying naturally. We'll try naturally again in July. And then in August, when my period comes, that's when we start that whole thing. And by middle of August, end of August, we'll be doing egg retrieval. Depending on how my body responds to everything, we may do a fresh transfer or we'll do a frozen one. So everything is we're starting right back up. I'm super excited that it's my second time going through this, and I'll be able to share it in a different way this time. I feel like I would really like to bring on other people going through their journey that are willing to talk about it openly. And I have learned something super big going through it the first time is how different everyone's experiences here, all the different meds, the timing, everything like that. And so what I'd love to do to kind of, instead of me just telling you about it, is have a panel of me and maybe 2 or 3 other people. And we'll kind of have certain topics that we'll all talk about our experiences on and kind of demonstrate how different they can be for people. Because I really think that's going to be super helpful for other people going through the journey. Oh, I see a lot going on here. Okay, we got some Bao Chickawawa. I have to figure out where that came from. Kristen, thank you so much. I appreciate that, the empathy here. Insurance is such a scam. Honestly, it is really good that we have it, though. So first of all, I love health insurance because that's helping us do IVF. Otherwise, there's no way we would be able to afford that. And I mean, honestly, with the auto insurance, yeah, it's a $500 deductible, and it sucks because, like, I didn't do anything wrong. But those repairs are going to be a lot more. So I only have to pay $500. And honestly, I kind of scratched our mirror a few weeks ago, and I'm hoping that maybe they'll fix that too. Just like throw it in there. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. My mom is saying, I give you credit, Lynn. Right now, I'm just so angry. What is wrong with people? Okay, full disclosure, I was pissed. Like, I have not screamed like that, like, since I was a child throwing a tantrum. I was out there on the street, and there was no one else around, and I was just so frustrated with everything. I screamed as loud as I possibly could, and it was strong, and it made me feel better in the moment. So I did have a really good couple of screams, and what the I didn't actually say it there because I don't think I'm supposed to on YouTube. Anyway, what does trying naturally mean? Wait, hold on, Kelly. No, okay, good. She said JK. All right, good. Now I see what you guys are doing. And that's where the Bao Chickawawa. I see. Okay. This is lots of fun in the chat. You guys are great. Okay. Okay. That's what we used to do before we had YouTube. Yeah. Now no one has sex anymore because you guys are just watching live streams all day. I'm just kidding. Oh, hello. Yes, you are late. I'm going to quick recap. I'm telling about my day, how my car window got smashed, my stuff got stolen, but how we're trying to focus on being grateful for the things we do have in life and the things that are okay. Yes. That's what you missed, Luria. And where are the cookies? You're late. Oh no, Kelly, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, if someone smashes your window, try and get that rolled up in there when you get it fixed. Hopefully no one smashes your window. I am definitely not hoping that happens to you. All right, you guys. This is baby talk, not sex talk. Okay, so yeah, we have we have our next cycle coming up. Bert and I have been doing what everyone, often gives you the advice, like, just stop trying and it'll happen. So we'll see. I'm testing that this month, and I guess our previous cycle too. So we'll find out. Okay, I'm glad that you guys are yes, and Luria, absolutely. Eggs are more appropriate on this channel, 100%. It's not rude at all, don't worry. After the day I had today, I don't think you guys would be, I don't think you guys can really upset me or be rude. It takes a lot. It was funny, don't worry about it, Luria. Paul's, he's yanking your chain. So tell me, guys, let's do a little exercise. Tell me if you can get a word in this chat. Tell me what you're grateful for. Something that, just think about it right now and be like, at least I didn't have my window broken like Lynn did. But I want you to go the extra step and be like, I'm grateful I have fill in the blank. Let me know what you're grateful for having. The first thing that comes to your mind. Maybe the second or third if it's really dirty, the first one. Oh man, there's some burns going left and right here. Paul Burke just needs to go create his skits. I don't think he likes that. Oh man. Oh, you guys are hilarious. You guys are really cracking me up in the, stop the sexy talk. Kelly's like, no, it's in my jeans. You guys are funny. All right, are we gonna, I don't know that. Okay, here we go. Austin's got one. He's grateful for having Callie to vent to and ask for advice. There you go. That's an excellent thing to be grateful for. A good friend. Honestly, sometimes people do not have people like that in life. And if you don't, and you don't have therapy, I mean, you're stuck with those thoughts. Doing it all by yourself is really tough. Aw, I guess everyone's grateful for Callie today. This is nice. So Lori is grateful for having a team member, aka Callie, who challenges my thought processes in a positive, supportive way. Callie is she is great at that. She does that for a lot of the people in our community, which is awesome. By our community, I mean the live streaming community. Oh yeah, here we go. Ooh, Elliot is grateful for a personal record today on the rower. Longest distance in a day, went 22K in 2 sessions over 90 minutes. What? Elliot, that's crazy. Way to go. Yes, that's awesome. That makes me happy. Elliot's been rowing like the entire pandemic on a rowing machine, and he looks amazing. Like, he's so fit because of that thing. It's really cool. Really cool. He's really into it. It's like the Peloton, but for rowers, which is, yeah. This is a good one. Being grateful for being able to work from home so I can see my kids more. Yeah. That's a really good one. That's nice. I think a lot of people kind of had that thankfulness, during the pandemic, well, I think it goes both ways. It's like, this is too much time with family, but there's also that gratefulness that they can be with family more and also be able to do their job. Yeah. You don't have, multiple people can be thankful for Callie. I'm thankful for Callie too. I'm very thankful for all of you. I think I tell you guys that on almost every episode. Oh, thanks, Paul. I'm grateful for your live streams, Lynn. Paul, I'm grateful for meeting you and pushing each other in our live streaming journeys. I am very thankful for that. And I do miss our brainstorming sessions. You and I used to make a lot of progress on those, and I miss them. So I see some more of these coming in. I hope I didn't miss any here. So I think Luri also said she was thankful for her plants. I am too. I spent a lot of time this morning in my garden, and I found kind of a rogue zucchini plant, actually 2 of them, and I put them in a pot, gave them to my neighbor. She had her chickens out. I fed the chickens dried cranberries. They loved them. It's so fun. And then she also found baby bunnies in her yard in a kind of a nest. And she's like, do you want to see baby bunnies? I'm like, okay, sure, yeah. And so she goes in, reaches into the rabbit hole, grabs a bunny, and she's like, here, and just puts it in my hands. This tiny bunny that fit in my one hand. It was crazy. So I'm grateful for that experience this morning. That was a lot of fun. There were like 7 tiny little baby bunnies in this little hole. And one of them somehow made it over to my yard, and I found it later on. And I was very lucky that Joe, our cat, walked right past it, didn't see it because it was so small in the grass. That would have been like a snack for him. But I'm like, oh, thank God. Another thing I'm thankful for, cat did not kill bunny. I picked up the bunny and put it right back in its hole. It was a lot of fun. I saved a bunny today. Grateful for that. Oh man, I did one of those things where I was starting a thought process and I didn't finish it. Now I don't remember where I was going with it. We were being thankful for things. Oh, I was trying to tell you guys that I'm very thankful for you and this relationship that we have. Me with, talking into a camera and you guys receiving it, and I don't know. It's kind of mind blowing to me because this was not even something I was aware of a year ago, like as a thing. I would put it in my pocket and take it home if I didn't have 2 cats, because honestly, I do not like when the cats bring me animals. It's not good. It's a horrible experience, actually. Yeah. Kristen is thankful for an upcoming vacation. Oh my gosh. I am too. Vacation is so... it's like the older we get, the more we understand how important vacations are, right? It's like break away from everything. Do not bring your work with you, to actually just go and relax. I know, Kim, this is crazy, right? I'm thankful for this too. I've recently hit over 200 subscribers. I'm at 211. There's one of my videos, the full cycle of an IUI process. for some reason is shot up there. It has something like 9.6 thousand views. It's crazy, and I feel like what I really want to do today was do the IVF full cycle video, because I feel like that would be a nice follow-up to that one, and would probably get a bunch of likes or views as well. All right, thanks for stopping by, Luria. I appreciate you popping in. That was awesome. And yeah, and thanks. Yeah, it is so exciting. Wait, no, this is the one I was trying to get. Where'd it go? Nice work, Lynn. Starting and not finishing a thought process. I've done that a few times. Yep. But I brought it back. I figured it out. Sometimes that's what notes are good for. Yeah. And Callie's leaving too, going to the gym. Oh yeah, got to make reservations. Hope you guys are staying cool there. I hear it's super, super hot. So hope you guys, sweat it out inside in the AC. Okay, so thank you for doing the little exercise with me too. Things that we're thankful for. I think, carry that with you for a few days if you can, as long as you can, just count the little things, in life that are going right. And, specifically to the fertility process, if you're going through it or about to go through it on the first time, just know there's going to be some exciting things that come up. You're going to get a good follicle count, or maybe you get more eggs retrieved than you were expecting, or, maybe your blood levels are improving. There's always little things along the way. It's not just about like the start and the end, like, did you get pregnant or not? That's not all it is. There's a whole bunch of other things to celebrate. Take the time to celebrate them. Reward yourself for, keeping up with your supplements and good eating habits, and it's tough if you're not drinking because you're trying to be in prime shape and stuff, and it's really tough in the summer with everything reopening and parties and stuff. Be proud of yourself for sticking to what you're supposed to stick to, and celebrate yourself in one way or another. Give yourself rewards that you can give yourself. Yeah. Thanks, Paul. Boom, great message. So as you go through any journey, and I've said this before, stop and enjoy the journey, and don't focus on the end so much. What do they always say? What's the thing? It's not the destination, it's the journey. Yeah. Yes. No matter how small they are. Exactly. And sometimes it's the little things. Celebrating the little things is actually really fun. They're the ones that make you kind of have that little kind of grin, like, oh, I really like this little thing. Yeah. Yeah. It's a beautiful message for life too. Be grateful for everything. Well, don't be grateful for the things you're grateful for. You don't have to be grateful for things you dislike. I am not grateful that my window is broken today. So it's okay to have feelings. I think when I was explaining earlier that I was screaming, I was so angry. I was so many different things at the same time. And those feelings are not wrong. I just want to make sure that when you're sad because a cycle failed or you didn't get the results you wanted, those feelings of sadness and grief and all those things, even though they're uncomfortable to have and people don't maybe want to hang out with you when you're having those feelings in the moment, that doesn't make them wrong. But having a good friend that you can call and talk to about those feelings, that is a great way to have those feelings and also work through them and get on the other side of them. I'll leave you with one last kind of tip in these kind of like when we have those bad moments in life, no matter how big or small they are, if you get stuck in kind of a cycle of how upset you are about it or whatever negative kind of like loop you get in, if you can recognize you're in that loop, do what my group taught us was like a thought interrupter. Do something to break that cycle. So I think that there's something like there's 3 parts to it. It's your thoughts, it's where you are, and it's there's something, I don't know, like an action. And if you can break one of those off, if you can stop the thoughts or if you can get out of the place that you're in, there's a good chance you can interrupt that cycle and start to get clarity. I hope that makes sense. We spent an entire hour learning it in my support group, but it was an awesome message, and it's been something that I've been practicing ever since I learned it. So I hope that it makes sense, and if it doesn't, I'll try, let me know and I'll try and get it. Maybe I'll have Lauren on and she can explain it a lot better than I can. Yeah. Or Kristen, if you're still, no, it's okay. Kelly is your mental health therapist. Yeah, be careful. I used to do this all the time too. Be like, oh, wine is my therapy. Oh, my, friend is like my therapist. I do want to just say that therapy for me, and I've been going to the same therapist for over 10 years. Therapy is actually something that is not replaceable by wine or a good friend. Even if your friend's a social worker, there is a very special relationship between someone and their therapist that allows you to do some work, and it is work, in order to get better, to feel better, to be able to process feelings better. And so I just want to say, like, if you're struggling with things, guys, a therapist is super duper important. And honestly, even if you're not struggling, I always say everyone should have a therapist. Yeah. Okay, Kristen is saying, yes, love that exercise. She's in our group. I wasn't sure if I should say you were in our group or not, Kristen, so that's why I kind of like, Oh, and Allison's here too. Hello, Allison. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad that you liked my little tip there, and Paul found it helpful. That's awesome. Cool. Marcus, did I compare Callie with wine? No, but I could, because she's sweet like wine and makes me feel good like wine. But she's so much more than wine, that's for sure. She's not even here anymore, so someone can tell her that I said that if you want to. Maybe I'll tell her. Anyway, I'll make a little sound clip and send it over. Okay. All right, cool. Kristen, maybe I haven't talked to you about this, but you'd be a great person. Maybe we did talk about this. My memory's so fuzzy right now. But you would be a great person to have on, if I have a little panel to talk about IVF. You've been awesome. You've been so much to me. I'm grateful for you, Kristen. Oh my gosh. Okay. So guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Bert and I were going to have fish for dinner, and because he couldn't go to the grocery store, we ordered pizza instead. So this is one of the things, it's not what I should be eating tonight, but I'm going to do it because it's going to help me feel better. So yeah, we are in the, kind of living life, not trying, still taking all my supplements, still being very aware of what's coming up next. But yeah, we're doing life. We're living life. Next Saturday, we have a beach soccer tournament at North Avenue Beach. And then the following Saturday is a beach volleyball tournament also at North Avenue Beach. No, it is not fish pizza. No, I hope I didn't confuse you there. We were going to have just fish, and then we swapped it to pizza. Not fish pizza. Kelly ordered pizza too. Everyone ordered pizza tonight. Enjoy. Yeah, so we've got these big events coming up. Once those events are wrapped up, I feel like my stress levels are going to come down even more. And we also have a vacation planned with the family in August. We're going to the Wisconsin Dells. I'm so excited. I get to see all my nephews in one place for, 2 days straight. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait. So I've got a lot to be grateful for. It was kind of an up and down day for me, but I'm feeling a lot better. I hope that you guys enjoyed hanging out. Thank you so much for being so engaged with me today in the chat, lifting each other up and lifting me up. Allison had pizza too. Good, that makes me feel better, because Allison's are always doing these little short videos of how to be like so healthy and everything. I'm like, oh, she probably never has pizza. Isn't that the funny thing though too? Is like, I talk about working out all the time and everything, but I still have pizza. Yeah. Anyway. I could have fish pizza, but I think Bert already ordered us non-fish pizza. Austin, do you eat fish pizza? That's like a Ninja Turtle thing. Oh, no, wait, they don't like. Hold the anchovies. That's what Michelangelo used to say. No anchovies. So yeah, engaging is fun. You guys have been super fun. It's bedtime for Marcus. It's funny. There was a comment from Piyush a couple weeks ago. He's like, where are you? You're not streaming anymore? But like, sorry, new time slot. Lettuce wrapped pizza. That's disgusting. Who would do that? Okay. Before we go down a whole pizza rabbit hole today like we've done for donuts in the past and bagels. Yeah. I think we will wrap it up here. Thank you guys for being awesome. Happy observed 4th of July holiday. I hope that you have all your fingers and didn't lose any in the fireworks yesterday. I actually have a video of our walk home from our friend's house last night. Our neighbors across the street were blowing off fireworks, and so I filmed them. I have to put together a new vlog video because that would be a lot of fun to put in there. So, no, Austin! Okay, we're definitely ending here. Rabbit pizza, no! No, the bunnies! Think of the bunnies. Pizza with kale, disgusting. You guys, this is horrible. Alrighty. I'm signing off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be grateful for what you have in life. I will see you next Monday. See you later. Bye. Oh, music, right? We gotta do music. There it is. Yeah, I know, Elliot, you would. I'd eat rabbit pizza, he says. Oh my. Rabbit bagels. Oh my god, you guys. Rabbit donuts, no. No.